We're here at the Appalachian Approach Trail, getting started on a one-nighter. So we're gonna see how this goes.
God, that would be a fail. Slip in the mud.
Classic picture time.
Let's do it.
This is the first shelter on the Appalachian Trail, starting from Amicalola Falls, Georgia. I don't know if you can see it, but nice little fireplace shelter. It's the only screened-in shelter in all of the trail. So we're getting started here. We're going to be doing the approach trail. Let's go. We are now. So, broke my belt from my pack. As you can see it, missing one here. Cody rolled his ankle. We're making it happen though. The show must continue. This is Broadway, baby.
Alright. My foot hurts so bad.
Keith, so this is your first time on the Appalachian Trail?
It is.
What are your thoughts so far?
It's just a bunch of walking.
A bunch of walking.
Yeah.
You guys heard it here first.
Yeah.
You won't hear that anywhere else.
First and last time on the
First and last time, he says. He says he doesn't know why people do this ridiculousness. It's a waste of time. He'd rather be at home drinking a beer. Because dry January is over, okay? Time to get back to the real world. Taking a break, guys. What else can I tell you? Benton McKay invented the Appalachian Trail. I think in the 1920s, from what I understand. Feel free to fact check me. Press the like button if you don't like the video. Go ahead, here we go. Georgia historian.
So yeah, Benton McKay, when he was creating the Appalachian Trail, he was somewhere up in New Hampshire. He was looking for a trail to go. So what he did is actually climb up 100-foot pine tree to the top of it to see the landscape, and just decided to pick a point and said that's where we're heading. So that was the last stretch of the AT.
Nice.
From a pine tree.
Yeah, from what I understand, 1920s, after World War II, apparently his wife died in the Spanish flu pandemic and wanted to get outside. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know about the outside part, but the other stuff did happen. But I don't know. It's kind of cool. I feel like a lot of people these days have definitely been getting outside due to our updated pandemic. So maybe there can be some good out of this thing. All right, so past a little area, there was a creek. Well, it's not even a creek. There's just water flowing out of the mountain. I didn't want to pass up an opportunity, so I got to get about almost 2 liters or so in this. People say Seanock or Canuck water bladder. I'm gonna filter this in a minute because I didn't pack enough water. We've been hiking about 5 hours now. And snow flurries are falling, so I had to do some solo hiking for a bit, catch up with the group, and we finally found this shelter. I don't know the name, but I'll add it, and I'm super excited because I'm gonna have hot chocolate. So we're gonna set up camp, set up our tents, get a fire going, set up some hammocks, eat some food, and enjoy it. Life is good out here. So excited that we got a chance to make it to a shelter. They're saying anywhere between 2 to 4 inches of snow tonight. With the wind chill, it's going to be about 18. So some of the dudes on the hammocks, this might make their lives a little bit better staying in the shelter. So So we're trying to get this fire going. But Black Shelter, we're on Black Mountain. The water was back over there. It's probably about a quarter of a mile. So thank goodness I got that water. But let me tell you what a privy is, because I didn't know it before. So a privy, let's take a quick little look here. And it's kind of snowing. You guys can see it. It's beautiful. I'm honestly super duper excited to get some snow. I hope we're going to be warm enough tonight. We shall find out. But something that is cool about these privies, that not at all, not at every single location, but some of the shelters close to them, there's going to be this thing called a privy, which is pretty much an outdoor toilet. So, which is, I mean, definitely makes life easier in general. And then obviously you got to think, in about a week or so, there's going to be a ton of people going northbound on the Appalachian Trail from Georgia to Katahdin. So this is a pretty nice time. So there's not like a ton of people. But yeah, it's definitely going to get pretty chilly here. I mean, let's see how gross this is. It's not that bad. But obviously, they're putting a lot of these signs around for being shut down and whatnot due to COVID. You know, they don't want a lot of people congregating, which makes sense. The Appalachian Trail Conservancy out of Virginia, they're the ones that manage the whole Appalachian Trail, and I think it's something like 20,000 volunteers. They're the ones that are in charge of, you know, keeping up with the shelters, painting them, the privies, painting the blazes. So as I mentioned, the blazes are the markings on the trees to let you know that you are on the right path, that you're on the Appalachian Trail. It's white, but the first white blaze won't start until Springer Mountain, which I think we're probably like an hour away from there, going northbound. So that's the plan there. But yeah, I want to make sure you guys get a chance to see what that looked like. And stay tuned. We'll see what we get into. It's only 2 o'clock and we hiked for like 4 hours. All right, but we did 6 miles, so pretty proud of us. All right, we're at Black Gap Shelter. Let's check it out. Getting a fire going. What's awesome about a lot of the shelters already, for the most part, at least in Georgia, they're gonna have some lines here where you can hang your bear bags, which is awesome. I still might try and do it myself just to get some practice in, but you can kind of get these going. And obviously, if a bear comes, starts clawing at this stuff, this is like wire. Oh, there you go. So they're not going to do much. It looks like food storage only. This is not a trash can. This is pretty sweet. I'm pretty sure they do this for people that have like extra food and stuff. You can kind of leave your stuff in there, but you know, oh well, just kidding. Never mind. Do not leave food further. If food left for several days will draw ants, blah blah blah. All right, well, either way, oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Instead of putting up a line, just throw your stuff in here. That's pretty cool. Makes life easier. So I would imagine they do that too, because there's always going to be a ton of people out here. So this is going to be a lot easier just to kind of store more stuff. So, I mean, the shelter, for the most part, they're all going to be like this. 3 walls lifted up off the ground, especially when it rains. A little bit uphill over there. What time is it now? 2:06. And it's snowing now, baby. So, thank goodness that we brought this tarp ourselves. So I'm going to be honest, it is in the middle of COVID-19. We're not being irresponsible because it's just us right now. Technically, there's signs on every single shelter that they're all closed, as well as the privy, which is to pretty much use the bathroom. But, I mean, in this kind of situation, it's either do we save our lives or die. So I definitely want to make that known. We're definitely taking precautions about being around other people, but we came here together, 4 people. There's one of them. And some of us even have vaccines already. So not to say that they're not caring, but at least we know each other. We've all been tested before, so we're A+ there. We out here.
No clue if we're getting out of here.
7 a.m. Probably 5 inches of snow outside. All our stuff is wet. There's snow inside this place. Hopefully we can find the trail. We're at like 3,400 feet of elevation. We're gonna go higher. So that'll be fun. Wet, cold, hungry.
Did we hang in the corner down there? Oh, hey, man.
Sup?
Are you recording?
Yeah. Getting the morning started off. Hiking in the snow. It's probably about 8:30. We woke up around 7. Hung out, packed out, ate what we could. I've been using my water bladder for drinking water, and I thought I'd blow the air out. I guess I didn't, so it's frozen. But thankfully I was able to insulate the water in my bladder, so that's not frozen, so I'm letting that thaw out. But it is beautiful today. A little bit of sun, a little bit of gloom. Trying to see if it's going to rain a little bit later, but we're on our way just a couple miles to Springer Mountain, and then we will finish off our trek to Three Forks. So we were intending to go a little bit further, but did catch wind of this winter advisory, which is 3 to 4 inches, and obviously higher up here. Since we're at higher elevation, we're getting close to about 4,000 feet, but it's awesome. It's beautiful. Just my hip flexors hurting today. It's kind of hurting yesterday towards the end of the day, but definitely enjoying the scenery, so that's been pretty nice. Thank goodness we got a chance to bring a tarp. We were, 2 of us were going to camp in tents, 2 of the others were going to camp in hammocks. And I don't know how we could have done that. Made it to Springer Mountain. I would have passed it with all the snow.
This is where it begins.
The southern terminus. Oh, where's the first blaze at? It's on this rock, I think.
White blaze?
Yeah. This is where the AT starts. With this wind. Maybe in the teens? I don't know. Normally you see a pretty sweet view, but sorry. Yeah, I gotta find that blaze. But they got that, yeah, that little logbook. This is what I was telling you about.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Cool.
You see? Just go in here, put your name in, official register. The Georgia Appalachian Trail Club, put your name in there. I mean, this probably goes a couple of years, I would think. 2 books already.
It says in Blu-rays.
Pretty sweet. 19. Dang it. Where's that damn blaze at? Double deckers
20.
On the trail. Little loft area. Thank you, sir. Some people stayed here last night. We're gonna stop and get a little snack.
snowball.
So we definitely decided this is way more than 4 inches. Probably 5 or 6. So, yeah. Ooh, we got the powder out here. This thing's good. Bring him out.
3/4 to leave it on here.
It's a lie. No, this is us right here. The USF S42, I think. Stover. Oh no, wait, here it is.
Oh.
Because I was thinking of this road. This is the same road that it's off, but so we still got Stover Creek and then Three Forks. So yeah, it's not terrible. So we did, yeah, from the falls.
So we got
It's pretty decent.
a little less than 2 miles.
Amicalola Falls, we did that all the way. I guess we're right here.
Because here's the key.
I know, right? Multitasking. Ooh.
Oh shit!
Yeah! Hey, it's gonna happen to somebody.
People that have fallen, it's been you twice.
3 times.
Some of your stuff got buried in the snow too.
I was watching Andy's GoPro.
That's why he's been in front.
Well, we're getting to the end here at Three Forks where we parked our car. Ooh, big duck. Whoa. Yeah. Ooh, that looks pretty. All right. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, getting close to the end here. I've made so many videos, I don't know what I've said or what I haven't, but came here yesterday, February 6th, expecting a winter advisory, but all we knew that it was gonna rain at least, I think they said up to 6 inches, and that we would be expecting a little bit of flurries and sleet, but we were not expecting about 6 inches of snow. But very much grateful for it. Would definitely rather have that than snow. And thank goodness for the Black Mountain shelter as well, that we're able to use that as shelter, because a little cheap REI tent, I don't know if would have been able to survive. But shout out to Hike and Bike 0 Degree Aeolus sleeping bags. Worked out, did its thing, did its job. Also the Thermarest X-Therm, super awesome, even though it can be a little loud sometimes with movement. Sounds like you're laying on potato chips every time you move, but hey, as long as you live, right? That's all that matters. So we were only able to hike about, I think, 3 or 4 hours yesterday. We stopped around, I think it was like 3 o'clock or so. I don't know, regardless. We started at the bottom of the falls. It was insane. That probably killed us. Probably could have gone farther, but that was the thing that we were worried about, being caught in in rain. We probably could have made it a Springer, but we just didn't want to risk it. And then lo and behold, as soon as we got to the Black Mountain Shelter, probably like an hour later, it started snowing, and we literally got a fire going for literally 10 minutes. And then we were just stuck. I mean, not stuck, but yeah, stuck in the shelter the whole time. And ate some food there, got our stuff going. Thank goodness we brought 2 tarps, and we were able to put it at the front of the shelter, as it is only a 3-wall shelter. But at least it protected us from the wind, so that was pretty cool. And then also, it was a pretty new, exciting experience. First time I camped out in this cold of weather. When we were up at Springer Mountains at the top, Springer Mountain, singular, it was definitely in the teens. I mean, super cloudy. You could not see any view at all. And even the sign for the Appalachian Trail for the southern terminus, because that's the first spot right there, the first blaze. I mean, it was like covered in ice and snow. So we had to kind of scrape that off. But we're getting close to the end here. As I mentioned, we wanted to do more, but hey, as long as we had fun, right? That's all that matters. But seriously, get on out there, guys. The AT is awesome. I'm looking forward to continue to explore and adventure and hike this trail here in Georgia. It's crazy. I don't even feel like I'm in Georgia right now. So this has been a really nice, pleasant surprise. But all right, just want to do a kind of like a little sign off. Stay tuned for more.
7:03 and 6 hours, 16 minutes.
Glare. 12.73, 17 hours? No.
6 hours, 17
Oh,
minutes.
got it. That's right.
Nice.
We made it. Hell yeah.
12.7 miles.
That was...
Yes.